That was a really good baseball game. How about Devin Seltzer in his big league debut, 6 shutout? That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. He did everything he set out to do in the start. He just continually made good pitch after good pitch. He executed his plan very well. He had command of all of his pitches. He had the good fastball that he moved around the zone, and his breaking ball was just a good solid pitch, and the changeup got some swings and misses. It was a really fun experience just watching him keep rolling out there inning after inning and getting the job done. He put us in position clearly to get a win.
You never really know what you're going to get from a guy in his debut, but what did you see from him in terms of composure?
Yeah, you took the word from me. He was exceptionally composed, and he didn't look rattled by anything that happened. There were a few innings with some early base runners, and was able to work out of some jams. But again, he just I think did exactly what he's been doing in the minor leagues. He was able to bring it up here and make the same kind of pitches and have the same kind of performance that he's kind of been showing everywhere he's been this year.
How did you see the bats finally break through in the 7th?
It's a little bit of everything. I think we hit some balls good early. I think we had some decent at bats early. Their starting pitcher did a nice job. He moves the ball around well. He can sink the ball. He can I think he's got some deception to what he does, where guys don't necessarily see the ball great off of him. It just kind of pops out, and but he pitched well and kept them in the game, of course, too. And I think I think seeing him a few times might have helped a little bit, but I think getting to their bullpen and being able to get some good swings on those guys got our group going. But it was a hard fought situation. They have a very good team. It's a good, well-rounded, athletic team. Good arms. They're a tough team to deal with.
Does it seem more short-term than long-term for Byron?
Yeah, Byron's fine. Byron, contusion, Dustin? Contusion. We're going with contusion. He's fine. He's walking around. He looks good. He, again, was asking to stay in the game, but, we think the right thing was to get him looked at and make sure that he was okay. There was still, a small question when we were still standing in the outfield of whether or not he was fine or not. I think in situations like that, the answer is almost always just to get the guy in there and get him looked at. But he's in good shape, and I think he'll be fine going forward.
In Devin's case, it's pretty standard these days, third time through the lineup, facing the middle of the lineup, to consider taking a pitcher out. Did you consider leaving him in there because of how well he was pitching?
Anytime a guy's pitching that well, he makes you ask the question, do we want to ride this out? Do we want to give him another hitter? Do we want to give him another inning? Ultimately, a lot of different factors, but, we have an off day coming up. We had a lot of our bullpen available today. He was throwing the ball exceptionally well, but, we thought getting him out of there and giving him a pat on the back and a hug, or, a few different things. He's earned them all. And just getting him out of there was the right thing to do. And I think, we can thank him and his effort tonight for where we're at.
Rocco, is he going to Tampa with you?
Yeah, he's certainly going to travel with us and be with us in Tampa as well. Yeah, we're going to. Yeah, the plan is for him to start. I'm going to have to look at the schedule because I think we can bounce it from one city to the other. But the plan is for him to make another start, definitely.
It didn't look like Taylor was very happy about coming out in the 9th.
Yeah.
That he just wanted to be left in there?
Well, he wants to pitch. He's a hell of a pitcher, and he wanted to finish the game. I think that's a very normal reaction. When you go out there and get a guy with 1 out remaining in the game. I consider him one of the best relief pitchers in baseball, and I want him to want to be out there. That being said, he's pitched 3 days in a row, and the last thing I would want is to leave him out there to have another long at bat or two, and to just make him. Really, it comes down to just throwing so many pitches in such a short period of time. Our job is to, win games, but also look after our players, and I have no issue with him wanting to stay in the game.